What's on the test? For AP Chemistry, that's a very good question. After all, you are studying for an exam which this year will be on May 7th, and that's kind of the be-all and the end-all. But it's also important to consider what's not on the test. Any student who's been around knows that that's one of the key questions. You don't want to waste your time studying things that are not going to be on the test. You could have a more grand view of things where you will do that because you're a curious person. But for those that are focused on their performance, this is an important question to ask. And this is where the College Board really shines. The Bible for this information is the AP Chemistry course and exam description, and I provided a link for it down here. This is effective as of 2014. They've updated a little bit in 2016. And these are cuts and pastes of exact wording of what is beyond the scope of the AP Chemistry exam. A lot of this took place in 2014 when they changed the nature of their exam. But look at all these specific useful things, right? Use of formal charge to explain why certain molecules do not obey the octet rule is beyond the scope. So if you're taking a look at these unusual exceptions to the octet rule and trying to understand them, you don't have to know the use of formal charge to explain them. That one's pretty picky. But how about something like phase diagrams are beyond the scope of the AP exam? I wonder what percentage of AP Chemistry teachers teach phase diagrams. Perhaps some do so, knowing that they're just useful in general, and I think that's true, and they're pretty quick to cover. But knowing that they're not on the AP exam is a useful thing. Colligative properties are not on the AP exam. Wow. I covered this in my first year chemistry course, and I spend about a week on it. So this is useful information. I won't read all of them, but take a look at them. These were all of the exceptions. This is generally found by just going to the course and exam description and doing a search for beyond the scope. It's summarized here in more ordinary English, and once again, I'm not going to read every topic, but knowing what's not on the exam can save you enormous amounts of time. And this is one of the key aspects of our strategy to preparing for the AP Chemistry exam. Our next topic will be to take a look at the focused review of specific topics. I should mention one more thing, is what do you not need to know? You do not need to know the periodic table or some of the formulas because these are the ones that are actually provided on the exam. This is an actual copy of a recent periodic table. They keep it pretty minimal, don't they? They have an average atomic mass. They have the atomic number. They have the symbol. They don't say what the symbol stands for. They don't provide you even with the shell number that you're in. There's lots that's not here. It's a very limited skeletal form of the periodic table. The formulas that they give you are very hit and miss. So for each topic, you need to look at the ones that you need to know and the ones that you need to memorize. I think it's kind of unfortunate, but you do have to memorize a lot of the formulas for this exam, so just do it. Okay, let's next take a look at the focused review topics for this AP Chemistry summer preparation course.